Before we begin, make sure you're in a very comfortable position. Doesn't matter if you're lying down or sitting. Just make sure you're in an environment where you can relax, and you're in a position where you can just easily let go of your body and just let yourself relax completely. And it's very easy to relax with your eyes closed. Just like falling asleep at night, it's easiest to let yourself relax all the way if you just close your eyes down. And I want you to close them down for me, and I want you to keep them closed. Close your eyes and keep them closed until I ask you to open them again. And just notice as your eyes close how easy it is to already begin to relax. It's very easy just to let yourself sink and listen along to my voice. And to help you relax, I'm going to do some breathing exercises just to help you relax a little more. And if you've seen one of my videos before, you'll know how incredibly relaxing it is. Just to listen to my voice and focus all your attention on your breathing. We'll start by having you simply take a deep breath in and exhale, and just feel yourself already relax. Notice how easy it is to relax when you follow along with me as I guide you through your breathing. As if to follow me with your breathing, it feels so much more relaxing. And I'll show you that again as you follow along with me. Take another deep breath in and exhale, and feel that weight, that sort of drowsiness, that heaviness that just washes over you. And I want you to keep focusing on your breathing. Even while I'm talking to you, you can easily do two things at once. And while you listen very closely to my voice, I want you to focus so closely on each and every breath that you take, as if your whole attention can just be consumed by those two things, listening to my voice and just following your breathing in and out. And I want you to take another deep breath in and exhale, so heavy, so warm and relaxed as you just feel yourself drift a little deeper. And especially when I have you focus on your breathing, notice how heavy and warm it makes you feel. And I'm just going to go over several deep breaths with you. And I want you to focus so closely and just feel that relaxation as I guide you a little deeper. Take another deep breath in and exhale, and feel that weight so warm and heavy, as if you can just sort of float down, so warm and drowsy. And each breath that you take, especially that I guide you through, it just makes you so heavy and relaxed, as if you let go of everything and just drift a little further. Take another deep breath in and out. So heavy, so warm, floating down more and more. Take another deep breath in and as you float deeper. You feel everything leaving you but just that warm, heavy feeling. It's in your lungs, and each breath that you take, it just spreads out more and more. Take another deep breath. In and out, drifting down, so heavy, so warm and relaxed. Take another deep breath and really feel it. In and out, so warm, floating deeper. Each and every breath that you take just helps you to float, to relax, going down further and further, as if there's nothing at all beneath you but just an ocean of relaxation, just an empty place of just pure peace and bliss. And in this place, nothing can reach you but my voice and that wonderful feeling. Even your body can become so distant from your mind, as if you leave it behind and just float down more and more. Take another deep breath in and out, so warm as you float down, floating deeper into that warm, heavy place, as you feel that heaviness just washing over you more and more. And take another deep breath in and out, so heavy, as if each breath is just weighing you down, as you focus on that image of yourself floating through that place, floating down more and more. Take another deep breath in, so warm, and out, everything just floating away as you feel yourself drifting down heavier and heavier, so warm and relaxed. It's as if each breath makes you feel heavier, as if each breath you're floating further and further through that space of warm, heavy relaxation. And you're going to really feel the pull of this next breath. Take that breath in, so warm, and out, so heavy. That breath, you can still feel its weight pulling you down, so warm and heavy, so easily relaxed. Everything leaving you as you just focus on that image of yourself floating deeper, floating down, 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 just floating with each breath, as if there's nothing at all but just your breathing and this voice, and that image of yourself just floating deeper and deeper. And I'm going to count from the number 10 to the number 1. And as I do, I want you to focus on that image of yourself floating down. And with each number, I want you to just imagine yourself going down deeper. As if with each number you feel a weight on your mind. As if that image of you floating, with each number, a weight is added to her, and she just floats deeper and deeper down. Each number we go down, the heavier she feels. That's right, as you just relax and let go, so warm and heavy. I'll start with the number 10, and already you feel that weight just wash over you, so warm and relaxing, so heavy, as if that first number you can already see yourself floating down, and you can already feel the weight of this relaxation. And I want you to feel that grow, that heaviness as you watch yourself go down, down with the number 9, down deeper, really feeling the weight of that number 9, so heavy, so warm and relaxing, so drowsy, and so heavy as you focus on that image as you float deeper down. And you really feel the weight growing on your body like an anchor as you hear the number 8, so heavy with that number 8. Each time you hear it, you feel that weight grow. You see yourself floating down deeper and deeper, and you feel that again with the number 7. See yourself just so easily drifting down, and you can already feel the weight of this deeper place, as if the further you go, the heavier everything feels. Things sort of slow down. You feel so warm, so wonderfully relaxed, and you want to go further down. You want to follow my voice further into this place, and you feel yourself go deeper as you hear the number 6, so heavy, so warm and relaxed, floating down more and more. And you really feel this next number, feeling how deep you've already gone as you hear the number 5, so heavy, so relaxed, but watching yourself floating down, down. And these last 5 numbers are going to feel so heavy as you take yourself into the deepest part of this place. And you really feel that as you hear it again, that number 5, so heavy, so warm, so relaxed. You feel yourself just drifting down, and you see that image of your mind just floating deeper and deeper. And you feel that weight as you watch her go down deeper with the number 4, so heavy, so warm and relaxed. She's sinking deeper and deeper, floating so easily down. And she knows these last 3 numbers are the heaviest numbers of them all. She's going to feel that weight so intensely, so drowsy, as she hears the number 3, so heavy, so warm and relaxed, floating further and further down. That weight just pulling on her body, pulling her mind deeper and deeper. And you really feel that grow as you hear that next number, as you watch yourself go down with the number 2, so heavy, floating deeper and deeper, so peaceful and relaxed as you drift and let go, so heavy. And you know this next number is the heaviest number of them all. And your mind knows that when it hears this last number, it can let go of everything and just sink into that place. And you'll watch yourself just completely let go, as if with this last number, you cut any ties you have with your body, as if you leave your body behind and can no longer feel it at all, and you're just going to let go and relax all the way. Get ready to let go as you hear these last 3 numbers. Number 3, so heavy and so relaxed, watching yourself go down to the number 2, and on that next number just letting go and sinking. 3, 2, and 1. Just feel that weight take you all the way down. Feel yourself just floating down, no longer in touch with your body. You can just leave it behind and just focus on that image of yourself floating down, floating deeper and deeper. And you can feel how heavy and relaxed you are in this place. Just floating and sinking so easily, so deep. And even though you feel so incredibly relaxed, you can go even further for me into this place. You can follow me so much deeper. And I'm going to count again from the number 5 to the number 1. And you felt how heavy those last 5 numbers are. How incredibly relaxed they made you feel. And as you hear them again, you're going to feel their weight so intensely. And you'll focus so closely on that image of yourself floating down. And I want you to take yourself even further into this place, to feel that weight take you all the way, so that when you hear that number 1 again, just letting go of everything even more, imagining that disconnect from your mind and body as you just float with that image of your mind sinking, following my voice deeper and deeper. I'll start with the number 5, and already you can feel yourself floating down, so warm and heavy, drifting down to the number 4 as that weight just pulling you deeper, and you see yourself just floating away, floating down with my voice as you hear the number 3, heavier, deeper, floating down, and you feel that weight so heavy on your mind as you hear the number 2, so heavy. And you know on this next number, you can let go of everything and just drift down. 3, 2, and 1, all the way down. See yourself just letting go and floating so easily, so peacefully. Nothing can reach you but just the sound of my voice, and even these words begin to drift off as you see yourself go a little further down, because you can trust your mind to do everything it needs to. It can hear me even if you can't. All you have to do is just float just let your mind do everything it needs to as everything leaves you, but just that image of yourself floating deeper and deeper down so easily, so warm and relaxed. And while you float deeper and deeper, my words can just float through your mind. My words can become your thoughts, your reality, as if your mind is a sponge while you're here, and it just so easily absorbs all of my words and suggestions while you just relax and let go. And in this place, your mind is very special. Your imagination is very powerful. And I'm going to have you imagine something, and it doesn't matter if you can fully see it. Every mind is a little different. I want you just to try to see what I suggest to you in whatever form comes to your mind. And I want you to imagine that in that place, as you float deeper and deeper, as if in that wonderful place of relaxation, you begin to see a large candle, a flame. You notice your body and mind floating down, but you see a candle in that place materialize. Focus on that candle and that flame as if it's so large over your mind, as if it's so big in your imagination, that flame towering over you. And as you look at it, you can feel a sort of magnetic pull, as if your mind, your imagination, everything is pulled into that flame. And feel that pull now, as if that flame is just pulling more and more. But it feels so nice to just give everything to that flame, to let everything go and melt into that wonderful warmth. And as you let more and more just melt into that flame, you can feel the relaxation just washing over you. And you notice yourself floating a little deeper, but that flame can follow you down. And as you float further down, that flame just continues to pull, as if while you float on your back deeper and deeper, you look up at that flame as it follows you down, and it just pulls more and more. You're so fascinated by that flame, so consumed by its warmth as you just melt. And it's as if in that flame you feel my pull, as if you feel our connection grow in that flame, as if we're melting together, becoming one mind and body. You can feel us growing together, and it feels so nice, so warm, even arousing to feel that connection grow. You feel a sort of submission growing inside of you as you feel us become closer in that flame, as if in that flame is that submissive side of yourself, of your nature, and you feel it growing now as we become one, as you give in to my voice and let that fire just completely warm your mind and body, melting everything but my words as you just relax and drift, as you give in to that wonderful warm fire inside of you, as you become one with my voice and just melt. And whenever I have you focus on that candle and flame, even if your eyes are open, you'll feel yourself just melt. Your eyes can stay open, but your mind just melts and drops away as we become one again in that flame. Your mind knows that in that flame we become one, we merge. And you feel my words become your thoughts, and that's such a wonderfully arousing feeling. to let yourself fall under my spell and just completely melt in that flame. And in a moment, I'm going to have you slowly open your eyes, and you'll see a candle there on your screen, and you'll feel yourself become so mesmerized by that flame instantly. As if you just melt when you see it, your eyes will remain open, so mesmerized, so fixated, so pulled by that flame. And you'll feel that submissive nature inside you just come to life in that flame. A desire that will build. Slowly open your eyes now. Slowly open and focus your eyes on your screen and notice that candle. Notice the flame. And notice how you become so sort of entranced by that flame and the way it moves, the way it flickers. Notice the way it sort of pulls your mind. And your eyes stay so easily opened. But notice how wonderfully fuzzy your mind begins to feel, so heavy. As my words become your thoughts, as you let everything melt in that flame and just let us become one, and notice how arousing that is to feel my control just washing over you. Feel that control building more and more, a desire to give yourself to this voice, to want to feel that connection build. Notice how incredibly warm your body's becoming, so aroused in that flame, building more, and you know the source of that arousal is my voice, is a connection between us, and you want that pleasure to grow. You want to feel that connection build. And I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and as I do, you're going to feel that pleasure build as you give yourself to me and my voice, as you give in to that pleasure and that submission. When I reach the number 5, you're going to feel an incredible release as you let all that pleasure go. And as you do, you'll be left with an incredible feeling, a completeness, and you'll know you've given yourself to this voice, and you'll just be left with that wonderful connection, that desire to please, to feel close, but you'll feel so happy and complete. As I count you up, you're going to let that pleasure build. With the number 5, you can let it go. Give yourself to that flame and this voice and feel us become one. I'll start with the number 1. You can feel that growing and building, already so warm and aroused. And you feel that grow with the number 2. You feel that warmth in your sensitive parts of your body just growing, that arousal building, so wonderful, so warm, so pleasing, and you feel that arousal grow with the number 3. And with that pleasure, you feel that desire growing as well, that submission, that connection to me, building in that fire, and you give in to my voice, and you let that pleasure grow with the number 4. Feel yourself so close, so ready to let all of that go. And with that last number, we can become one as you let that pleasure completely release. 3, 4, and 5. Release all that pleasure. That's right, and notice how wonderfully clear your mind feels. You can break away from that candle, no longer mesmerized by that flame, and you just feel so wonderful. And just enjoy that feeling.